Hello everyone, Danny here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Cobra Commander number 1. Let's take a look at the creative team before we talk about this book. This book is written by Joshua Williamson, with art by Andrea Milana, Annalisa Leoni on colors, Russ Wooten on letters, and you'll see some really cool covers at the end of the video. Here we have another entry into the Energon universe. I am very excited. I couldn't wait to open this book, and it did not disappoint. Let me give you a quick synopsis before we get into the review. Miniseries premiere The Rise of Cobra begins here in a world where the Cobra organization has informed one man's sinister plan to utilize the mysterious alien substance known as Energon sends shockwaves across the globe. Who is Cobra Commander? Where does he come from? And what horrors is he planning to unleash that will rock the world and maybe the universe to its core? Red Hot writer Joshua Williamson and artist Andrea Milana kick off the second of our 4 action-packed miniseries that will introduce the best and the worst that humanity has to offer in the Energon universe. So let me, right off the bat, I'm going to say this. I know very little to nothing about Cobra Commander and really the world of G.I. Joe in general. So I'm just here as a new fan for all this stuff. From what I could gather, there's a lot of really cool references that just kind of went over my head. There's a lot that I don't know about Cobra Commander because unfortunately, I've only seen those really bad G.I. Joe films from the early 2000s. But man, oh man, this was nothing at all what I expected. So, first of all, Joshua Williamson really putting over Cobra Commander very quickly. Like at the beginning of the book, we see how malevolent, how calculated, how cold, and how violent he is with very like within 5 pages. Now, the preview pages that I grabbed are from the Omnibus app. So if I recommend you check that out. If you ever want to check out a book from an indie company mainly, go check out on the Omnibus app. They have really good previews. Like they give you a couple of extra pages from what I've seen in other digital services. And this is not an ad. This isn't sponsored. But yeah. So let's get into it. We'll kind of talk as we go because I'm also not very familiar with the art team, specifically Andrea Milana. So like seeing their work just very quickly, we got a few establishing shots at a bar where we know nothing's gonna, nothing good ever happens at a bar in the middle of nowhere, especially a bar called No Man's Land. I do love that from the beginning when we got the creak of the opening of the door, like the sound effects and the lettering are already cluing us in that this is going to be something pretty messed up. Whatever happens next, I really like the design of Cobra Commander here as he kind of goes undercover and just very subtle, like, very subtle violence. I like that he has of course, his different speech cadence. This guy even points out like what's up with the lisp. But of course, all that stuff will be clued in a little bit later. Even the design of the car, like it's kind of like a snowmobile. It's pretty cool. So yeah, all that stuff like very, very quickly, very efficiently, the team giving you all the little hints that this guy is trouble. And then the subtleness goes away and we just get right into it. Great sound effects, great splash, like just amazing coloring. Like Annalisa Leoni just doing a bang up job with the coloring, like the color of the blood, the color of against the snow, and then leaving a little cobra imprint, if you will. The expressions on the patrons' faces here at the bar, just everything works. Everything works to like really put Cobra Commander over as like, oh shit, this is a bad guy. And then we get into the really weird stuff where we go back to his origins. And like I said, I don't know anything about Cobra Commander. I don't know what Cobra La Land is. I don't know where he comes from. I don't know what his objective is. This book definitely fills you in and all that. And I just love how different the environment is here in this other world. Like whatever this place is, whether it's like inside of the earth. I still I need to go back and read this again to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And you guys, please, please, please let me know down in the comments what the hell's up with Cobra Commander. I specifically didn't want to go looking on the internet because I wanted to kind of keep everything the surprise. But like this land where he comes from, this empire, this like Cobra land or whatever it's called, man, really, really took me by surprise. It is incredible. It is so much like it is so much fun. I thought the Duke book was fun. This book is fun. It's graphic, it's violent, and it really has a lot of surprises. There's even a bigger surprise that will just increase. I won't even go into that because that's the biggest spoiler. It's the biggest surprise and the big connection to the Energon universe. So yeah, I mean, everything worked for me in this debut. Just fantastic. No notes. And I can't wait for the next issue. Like every book in the Energon universe has been amazing. Like I would be surprised if Transformers, Duke, Cobra Commander, like if all this stuff doesn't end up somewhere on my like top list of 2023, because it's so much fun to explore a new universe. And the people over at Skybound, Joshua Williamson, uh, Daniel Warren Johnson, they're just doing such a cool job with the books. I need to get caught up on Void Rivals. I know that book is excellent as well. But I feel like that one's a little bit more disconnected than these. So definitely I had not been prioritizing it, but I hear very good things as well. So if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Tell me what the hell's up with Cobra Commander without going into too much spoilers, because holy shit, have I got a lot of questions. I'm sure we'll talk about it on the live stream, because all the guys got the preview copy that we received from Image and Skybound. So I'm very excited to dive into this. So as I mentioned, covers at the end of the video. Stay tuned for some of that. And of course, come back. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps. So make sure to share, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. All that fun stuff. Follow me on social media so you can see what else I'm reading, what else I'm talking about. Also, we do little videos of like the pickup haul for the week, little short news about films, comics, all that stuff. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching, everyone. I don't even know what Cobra Commander says too. I wanted to sign off with something that he would say, but I guess see you next time. Bye bye.